Trying to decide if the Chloe Marcy is the bag for you? Well, come shopping with me and let's have a look at the different sizes and the difference between the saddle and the satchel. Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review where I review all things for love of. Today I'm heading to Chloe and I'm checking out the Marcy bag. So I want to do a full review of it. Now, I am very much in love with the Chloe brand lately. I feel like it's more minimalistic. I love the femininity associated with it. So I'm going to do a full review of this particular collection. Now, if you like the content on this channel, appreciate it very much if you consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for considering, and on with the video. So, Chloe, I feel like, is a more feminine brand. It was founded back in 1952. Feel like it's kind of more understated if you're looking for a bag that is a little bit more minimalistic. Over the last few years, I think like some of the bags that had come out, including the Chloe Woody Canvas Tote, has been like on the top of many handbag lovers' wish lists. But today I want to spend some time on a particular bag collection that's been around with Chloe for a while now, since 2009, and that's the Marcy collection. Now, I think this is one of Chloe's like all-time instantly recognizable bag that I think is just fashionable for so long for a reason, because it is feel like it's pretty classic. So for the Marcy bag collection, there is the leather saddle bag and also the leather satchel. So I want to do a comparison and also go over the different sizes and show you how it looks like in store. Now, here on the website, on the Chloe website itself, you can look under the Marcy collection and you'll see that there's many variations of it and many different sizes. And I find that going to the store is really helpful in figuring out which version you would prefer, rather than just comparing it on the website. So the medium saddle bag is around $1,890 American. It comes in various colors. Has like this equestrian feel, and you can see how the strap goes over on the side and underneath the bag. So I want to head to the store and see like how much you can fit in it and like what's the difference between the different sizes. So let's head over to the store. So the store has two different sizes available on display. This one I believe is the medium size of the Marcy leather saddle bag. This one is currently priced at $2,585. You can see its lining is linen lining and leather on the outside. Its width is 13 inches, height is 9 inches, and the depth is 2.5 inches. I think it's perfect if you're a lover of crossbody bags and just love being hands-free. As you can see, as I step back, the size difference between the medium and then there's also the small one here. That's in the white chalk color. And then from the side, you can also look at the difference, but I love the tan color. I think it's just a very easy color and you don't have to worry about color transfers. But they have quite a few different Marcy versions here. But for the first part of the video, I think I'll just focus on the Marcy saddle bag, and then if you want interested in the satchel, you can skip to the second half of the video. But here you can see that they have the small size with the white and also like this kind of lighter grayish color. I love the top stitching in the front. I think it's just like really accentuates the craftsmanship of the bag. So you can see the leather saddle bag. This one is priced at $1,835 for the smaller size. It has a strap that is adjustable for the length. So it has multiple holes, and then you can see there's a slip pocket in the front and then just like one main compartment on the inside. But I feel like it's a very easy carry bag. It's like a grain calfskin. I think it will be pretty durable, and like I'm not worried so much about scratching it. I think that the dangling tassel here is just so cute. I know that there's a way that you can tuck the tassel in to add more security, but I think I'll just probably, for daily use, just flip the flap over it and just go about my day. But it's a pretty easy bag that I can see using like on a more casual basis as well. The white one, I'm a little bit worried about color transfer, But I hope this video is helpful for you in deciding which Marcy you may potentially be interested in. So here I also want to show you the saddle bag, the side by side between the small and the medium. It's a very big size difference, and the price difference is roughly around $700 to $800 Canadian. I feel that the Marcy collection is pretty symbolic for Chloe. Even though it debuted in 2009, it's still relevant. I love the features of the top stitching and like the small kind of gold hardware, like antique gold hardware that comes with it. You can see that the saddle version comes in many different sizes. I think at the store I was only able to find the small and the medium for comparison. And then the long strap that loops around the bottom of the strap is quite sturdy, and like I think it's a very practical design. And you will see when we go back to the store momentarily how it has an exterior slip pocket as well that's right underneath the flap. But overall, I think that this bohemian, folky, a little bit urban leather handbag is just very timeless and still relevant till this day. Now looking over that website, you can see that there are a couple of Marcy's that I want to spend a little bit of time looking on. One thing is I noticed there's a nano version at $750 American, and I was not able to find it in store, but it just looks so cute on the website. But here you can see there's actually a lot of the Marcy double carry bag, which I'll show you in the store momentarily. But this is the nano one that I was referring to. Like, looks so cute, right? It's like it's this little bag. I don't know how much you can carry in it, but I know micro bags are still in, but I'm hesitant to pull the trigger on it because I know that this is probably a trend and I don't know how much I can functionally carry on a day-to-day basis. Now this one is the small Marcy in the leather satchel. It's available in like many different colors. I think that it's a very sophisticated look. If you open up the flap, there's actually a slip pocket underneath it. I think it's kind of like a secret pocket that's very useful. And I love the antique gold hardware that comes with it. It has these rolled handles that you can have the bag on the crooks of your arm. It looks fairly comfortable. It reminds me a little bit of like a tennis racket kind of wrapping, and has a zip closure for added security. And this one is priced at $2,985. Think it's like a very feminine design. I love the option to do top handle, or you can have the longer shoulder strap, just like very versatile option. It is a full leather bag, so it is a little bit on the heavier side. As I'm trying to close the zipper on the bag, I find that it's actually a little bit hard and not as smooth as I imagined. So I'm a little concerned about that. You can see on the back there's like no slip pocket on the back side. But on the front side, as I showed you, if you pull up the double stitch flap, there will be a slip pocket there. So it's kind of like added security. I do find that this bag has a very sophisticated, like free, yet like still kind of like a very iconic, charming bag. If you look at the website itself, you can see the double carry bag in American is $2,490. So that's how it looks like on the website. Again, like I do find it's really hard to get a gauge of how the bag will look just by looking at the website. So I love going to the store, and I know some of you don't have access to a Chloe store close to you. So I hope these videos are helpful. So on top of the double carry bag, you'll also find the smaller size. So now I just want to do a side-by-side comparison between the small and the medium, so in case you're deciding. So the blue one is the small one, priced at $2,985, and then the medium is priced at $3,400. So you can notice like there's a little bit of noticeable size difference. And like with that said, the size difference, you have different carrying capacity, but it's also like the weight of the bag. You need to be conscious of that as well. I mean, like I feel like it's a bit on the heavier side even without any items inside, just like tissue paper stuffing it. So that's one of the things I'm concerned about. I don't like lugging around a heavy bag for like the whole day, but aesthetically I do love how it looks. I feel like it's very free-spirited, decorative saddle stitches with this like equestrian appeal. With that little bit of like brass hardware, the dangling tassels. It's just so beautiful in my opinion. I don't know why. I know it's like a very slouchy silhouette, but the bag's been around for a while and still for sale on the Chloe website and also in store. So there must be a reason that it's still around. There is a place for it. It is still one of the main lines, and people, if you know bags, if you know Chloe, you would know the Marcy bag. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful for you if you're deciding between the Marcie Satchels versus the Marcie Saddle bag. I'm honestly still having a hard time deciding over which of the Marcie bags to add to my collection. Would love to hear your opinion. If you have one of these bags, or like if budget or money is not an issue, which would you choose? Would you choose the Marcie saddle bag that you see here versus would you like the Marcie Satchel bag here? Because I think they each have like their own special place in a bag collection. I feel like the saddle bag is more carefree if you're not planning on carrying very much, but the satchel I feel like is a carry-all that you don't have to worry about curating what to add to your bag and trying to like jigsaw puzzle what you need on a daily basis. And that's really important to me as a mom now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't want to worry about like, okay, what do I just need for essentials? Because there's always emergencies. So it's nice to have extra rooms that you don't worry about it. So now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the satchel will be something I'll be drawn more towards. Maybe the small size might be a good option if I'm worried about the weight of it. But I would love to hear from you if this is a bag you're considering or you already have years of experience with. Now, looking at the website, you can see that there is the double carry bag and also the small double carry bag. Those are the two sizes I see, which I think is equivalent to small and medium. But there's ones with like these ones were very decorated. I think that's not really for me with all of these colorful strings attached. There's also a basket weave one. So there's like many different versions of it. So it must be a popular bag for a company to make all these different variations in terms of colors. But I think all these variation also makes it really hard to decide which color or material to lean towards. But I think if you're looking for something more feminine, still in love with like the French fashion house and something more minimalistic, not logo heavy, I think Chloe is no doubt on the top of the list for many bag lovers. And I think this Marcie Satchel is a great option if you're looking for versatility for top handle, crossbody, and just something to carry on. I think it's a great option with the added security of having the zipper on the top. Is kind of like a nice bonus. So I think this is a very reasonable luxury grain calf skin bag if you're looking in the market for a leather bag from a luxury brand. Very both practical and very stylish at the same time. It's funny that this bag has been around for over a decade, but I still feel like it's a very classic design that I can see myself wearing like even to this day. It's not like top seller item, but it is a very iconic bag. So if you're looking for a bag with potential staying power, something leather that can carry all, this is a bag that you should definitely not count out. I love how casual and how his everyday vibes while still feeling luxurious. Like the leather is very thick and strong, and I find that the craftsmanship is not something I have to worry about compared to some of the other luxury brands. For sure, I think this is a workhorse bag. I love the two handle option to carry it. I think it looks a little cuter compared to the detachable strap. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. With that said, thank you so much for joining me on another mommy review and checking out the Chloe Marcie bag. Love to hear your thoughts on this bag. And with that said, I'll see you next time in another mommy review. Take care and stay safe.